Now is FaZe going to try and drop off the top rope and see if they can take anybody down with them.
Still need to take care of the Mew Jimmer that is down there. Shaiko not able to put up the X-Cowers. A C4 gets popped. Will be opening up a bit of a vertical here for Cyber to try and use, as he's still playing above. He is still playing in that freezer and has to be careful to not be pushed from Cigar, because there is still that player out there. That is the Gemini. Bride will now be aware as Ranchiro will go down. The pressure is on. 25 seconds.
Well, he swings and gets one on Pixel there. That is Cyber, who'd gone a little bit loose, but there's still a Maestro you can see on the new bout. He's distracted, but he drops him, and there's the pickup and cover just in time. But two BDS players are on the floor, and there's only 10 seconds. They cannot really get them back up in time. They're going to go for it and try and trust the cover and the stick. Both of them on the same body round the corner. Get out the way, mate. I need to be there, and I need to stick it now. Has no other option. FaZe, they swing around and try to drop it, but they have the lockdown. They have the angle. They have a verticality. They have a planted diffuser, only just missing out Bullet, but now he's in a 1 versus 4. They've taken a lot of damage across the board of BDS, but the boys in blue are able to pull themselves back. A slightly wider angle, a new precipice of holding, as he's still a little bit curious if anyone's above. First swings down towards the back of the reading door. He heads out there. Alems knows he has no reason to take this fight right now. He made a presence known. He's going to bait and jiggle and then hold it again. And then I'm still here. I'm gone. I'm here. I'm gone. But so is your chances at getting this diffuser now. The time has passed, but we won't even see it.
There's a couple of them there as uses the full 6. Bit of overkill, but doesn't really seem to matter. They don't need any of these other ones. Shaiko's just going to be trying to contest VIP right here in the shield that's out there, whilst the rest of the team will be thinking about going for the potential drop. Gets swung on from the member down into the bar, and we'll be waiting for a little bit of help from the downstairs.
This is so much pressure coming out, but the first falls to Souls. He's able to swing around, and Shaiko with cameraman doubling up, and the pressure is coming across VIP. He hops on the bar and drops the man, and now it's a flawless round. They thought they had an opener there, but all of that stacked up in the corridor. I said FaZe need to react to this, and they did perfectly. Set up the cover for the man alone in the Christmas corner and made sure that he got the presence. A little bit of a symbiotic relationship there, because Cyber even is going to try and take the first firefight that comes through, and if he goes down, well, you've also got cameraman not too far away, just around the echelon of white stairs, and also you have the response. BDS, they're weighing it up, and they drop him, though. I say he might have that early warning, but they read it and played it perfectly right down the middle for a double. Hello, Alems. Fair enough, you pulled up to the train stop and took away the most vital passengers. Now, you've locked off a big bit of utility and been able to pick up the cover that was unfortunately missing. Trying to catch a C4 at the same time as the push coming out just had their eyes drawn away at the worst possible second.
It's not just that, but the pre-play C4 has also been taken care of. The 2 yokais no longer in effect, of course, will still be, as Alems picks up his triple kill. A piece of information that will be given out, but now they have the freezer control. Spots out the member down on planks, gets their kill as well. The quad kill goes for the ace, but he will not be landing that for now. He will be in the DBNO state. It's only up to Souls now.
Well, Souls with a big gun that does go burr, but so does his chances right now. Alems, he said, is down round by Wooden Lumber. He's back up and probably still wants the ace. In the meantime, Bride, well, he wants to try and get this diffuser down. There's a game to be played, and Souls is going to be the one that tries to stop it. Hops up, gets him just a second too late. Finds himself in a little bit isolated in a post plant as grenades start to fall from that skylight. There is now a repositioned body on the top of white, and there is a big stretch and play all the way across nowhere. Is safe for this very big operator to try and swing a big gun round. He's suffering from every which way. BDS, they're like, come on, we got an ace, and we got a next round to get to. Let's not wait around.
There's no way around, indeed. He was holding the angle right there. They knew exactly where he was, hoping to get the shot, and he gets it indeed. Alems with the ace.
Because we know how quick BDS are when they have that bit of space. They have that little bit of energy and tenacity to go for the push. Here they are. They're starting to crack things open. A big rotation coming up on red stairs here too as they reposition. If this doesn't get droned out, this could be a big potential moment. It's Cyber that's waiting just underneath. There's that C4 we talked about ages ago, and the possibility it offers. There's a bit of a scrappy firefight as Souls slips out of the reach from the bodies above.
Cyber, no more smoke canisters left, mind you. 20 seconds on that clock, thinking about potentially going up to the top of those red stairs, but it should be a air jab, and Dusty will not do it. Right now, BDS will have to go and attack, though. 10 seconds left and a man advantage.
It's a bullet hole on the doorway, and it's a kill for Astro. Goes for one more, can't get it. There it is, the diffuser's cold. Astro has a triple for the round. Cyber locks off the man upstairs, and well, there's one more for you. FaZe battle their way back to 2. Renshiro's trying to just make one more suffer before they have the confidence to go here, but well, finally they've realized we've got to try and get this hatch open. Not getting the claw yet again. Shaiko, in the meantime, well, he takes over the VIP section. He says this is pretty much reserved for me, and that's a big bit of control that's fallen into their favor with only 30 seconds left.
Oh, Bullet doesn't know he's getting flanked. Rafal picks him up, and that's only 2 members left now in the likes of FaZe, but there's also 19 seconds left to go. They need to go for this push now. Astro is around the corner, but he gets taken out. It's BDS to win round number 5.
A love of angles and communication build themselves around, and it forces a much shorter version of that game. 2 shields, generally at max, is how it gets played, and it forces very precise firefights, which Bullet and Cyber make sure their precision matches up.
Able to pick up yet another kill. It leaves it all up to Renshiro now. Well, we saw an ace from BDS the last time around on this site. Doubt it's going to be happening again, but if it does, Renshiro, that will be a very big round of yours. But a C4 will be coming out, at least gives away a little bit of the information here. So there is some pressure around red, but the player's already long gone, and 25 seconds whilst Renshiro just keeps dancing around in circles, making everybody dizzy. It's starting to drop eventually. Not using this time as a cheap tactical timeout, you can almost say. Only trying to get some kills instead. 10 seconds left. Not going to find anything.
No, we're flawless from FaZe to round out a 3-3 half.
There's a sledgehammer on the board. I was just waiting, like he's just looking at it for so long. Like, you can just open it with a couple of shots. It doesn't take that long. Bullet deciding to go for the drone. A grenade is being cooked, I believe, and there is smokes and actually fire coming in right there. Rafal taking quite a lot of damage now, followed up by some smokes as well. Is this going to be a very fast drop? Yes, it is. Look at the Dokkaebi is already in right there, and the plant's going down. Are they aware on the likes of BDS? I think not, as the downs are coming in left, right, and center. Diffuser, however, does get dropped.
That was it. We said they love to read a weakness and go for the push when they can, but with a team that's responded like this suddenly, it's a 4 versus 2. You find yourself falling from the heavens, but you're met by Renshiro, and he says, none.
No, you shall not pass.
This is a high-pressure firefight that might dictate it. There goes Souls trying to pop it. As I said, it's a line, but look at this line of operators.
There's a bunch of HP, and all these operators are stacked up on the bakery door. They need to push in at some point. 65 seconds left on that clock. Shaiko keeps on trying to challenge. His Bullet takes down the first. Oh, there we get it. It's going to be a wallbang down onto Souls. That is the Kali now gone. 55 seconds, and the Lambs is holding off on the white stairs as the swing is around to come in, but Bullet wins that gunfight as well. So we have to Shaiko now in a very important position right here, together with Rafal and Renshiro.
Well, you can see the sledge is steadily making his way above them, wants to cause some pressure, and Shiro goes wide. Drift doesn't catch it, and Shaiko caught at the same time by cameraman. It's just Rafal left in a clutch situation. He has obviously his drones, but doesn't have much more than that in terms of safety. Can see and can smell all that is coming his way. One above the freezer. The sledge is still in a bit of danger in terms of low health, and there goes a frag grenade dropped and rolled. Astro gonna try and stick the plant in just behind, just round the corner of Sync even. It's a post-plant situation, and Ace, well, he doesn't make it last much longer. FaZe, yet again, putting us level.
We are staying leveled, and we do need to make a decision. Are we going for the reading room, or are we going to go for fireplace? There's these 2 options. They have the opportunity to go to as a Gridlock. Actually, we'll be taking care of some of the rotations as the Lambs actually gets the first kill down onto Bullet. So it's going to be given a man advantage here for BDS. They will be happily working with.
Sledge gone. We talked about how important he was in the risk and reward previously, but you think of the cost now in terms of getting a hold, and the Lens doubles down. Finds Cyber as well, gets some revenge. Hey, you hurt Brede earlier? Yeah, come and fight me now. And takes care of Zafir. 2 huge loss in terms of the utility in the pockets of FaZe. Granted, they've been already able to clear themselves a big bit of information and a fair few walls are open and through, but now it puts them in this man disadvantaged situation. As I said, those Arunis comes at a cost of being able to pop them as a bit of utility is further removed from their pockets, but with only 30 seconds, whatever they do next has to be what's able to stick for them. Renshiro over the top, but he doesn't see the man swing round onto Nubauk, just catches him at the end. A bit of a panic. C4 has the hatch and goes to try and clean himself up in laundry, but it's Cameraman that gets the opener on 2. Reading door now takes care of Shaiko, and there's Astro from Fireplace cooking up a bit of a storm. They've been able to clear themselves a little bit of space around the back of Zulu, but Alems with the triple. Rafal is trying to keep himself dug in, drops one, doesn't get the second onto the Zulu corner. It's just Cameraman stuck in the middle. The screaming Banshee comes out around the corner, but they survive for the end of the round. BDS 5.
Try and hold it from below. Cyber is hoping that he can find a kill through the vertical angle. It's FaZe that needs to set up, and it is not going to be the same fast push we've seen before. Now they're trying to go a bit more methodical. They try and take some control and make sure that the cocktail balcony is going to be completely taken care of. Because if it's not going to be, then they will not be successful with the plan that they're trying to set up for. This does not help Renshiro with the kill down onto Cyber.
Souls is able to get one back. There's the pop round the balcony, perfectly timed. One more for Bullet. Thank you very much. Tries to find just a little bit extra, but it's actually only Rafal now left. They swung round. That execute was pitch perfection to get the swing, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let the rest of my team get into position before I try and act.
Taking care of the barbed wire here is what will be done with that impact. Sure to have the opportunity to push a little bit later on. FaZe wanting to take control. Yet again, we see a heavy emphasis right here on the skyline. There comes the same fire arrows. Smokes will be deployed as well. The micros, that is. Making sure they could be going for a potential drop right there. Both doors are going to be locked out. Souls will be able to find the first kill. The plan's going to go down in the meantime as well. It's only up to Shaiko, Rafal, and Alems right now. 2 of them are low on HP. They have no clue that 45 seconds will be on the clock, and FaZe might be the ones that will be able to take 2 rounds in a row right here as Shaiko at least finds one.
Sprays through, gets one. There's 2 on the roof and 1 at the top of red stairs now, which puts them in a very tricky situation, especially when you're only on 1 HP. Just takes a bit of a spray, and it's Cameraman that drops Shaiko. Alems, he's just going to stick it because he has no other choice. But FaZe Clan, they finally break the deadlock, finally find themselves 1 step ahead, and finally site itself.
Well, Shaiko's a bit of a nuisance here, so they decided to smoke him off. I was about to say he's in a crucial position right here with a good crossfire into the actual breach, and well, they have to execute now as long as that smokes lasts, and that's exactly what Astro's doing. Finds himself a way in. The C4 gets tossed out to small bait, will not be hitting anything, and that means 45 seconds will not be on the clock. Renshiro gets the kill down onto Astro. I believe a Yokai drone will be guiding him there, and that means BDS now into a good spot in a 3-on-5 situation.
Oh, it was high risk and reward. Yet again, I'm saying the words, but look at that. Cyber swings wide and checks Shaiko out of this round, but now he's the only one left standing as his friend is down above Bullet. Taken out of the equation, and you look at what they still have. Bride with a C4 and those Echo drones. Only 20 seconds. BDS would have to have the worst moments possible in their competitive career to lose this round, but they don't. BDS push us to OT. Would you have predicted anything else? Dulled by electrics, a 6-inch blade, and your eyes.
I was going to say Shaiko right here is going to be trying to challenge, and that is a very scary sight if you are part of FaZe, but instead now maybe going on the flank into pillars. There's one waiting right around the corner. Is he going to check it? Yes, he does. He sees it, but he's not going to be able to get the kill. Cameraman able to pick up the double kill will be very important right here. Is this going to be the one that, or the blade that they managed to turn away this round with? Might be indeed the plant going down. 45 seconds soon on the clock unless BDS managed to stop it yet once again, but it doesn't seem like it. It's only up to Renshiro now in a 1v4 situation. 40 seconds on the clock.
Well, yet again they're let in, and yet again they're taken right back. A swing, they might be able to get a bit aggro. Alems is buying all the attention that they can muster and afford underneath this door. Blowing C4's not quite caught, but concerned. As the pings still come through, they're not quite 100% on if anybody's beneath them, but there's Rafal prepping for that swing, going for a very important take above.
C4 coming down there, but gets shot out by Alems as he is still worried about the player above, he's still worried about the player below, and Shaiko right now needs to try and hunt him down as, well, they lose one of their members on the other side. They could be going for a planter, and that's exactly what Bride will be doing, right in the corner, and is being covered up by Alems as well. There's no vertical angles that they can try and turn contested with, only the wall they can potentially spray through, but they will fail to do so. 3v2. 40 seconds on that clock. The cover is there, but no vertical. Doesn't matter, however. They get the down onto Astro. It's only up to Bullet now. He's playing from above. He needs to drop down, and he needs to do it quickly. He has about 24 seconds left to try and get onto that defuse to make sure it might still stick, and in the process, he needs to kill all 3 players on the likes of BDS. He gets the first one to start it off with. 19 seconds. Needs to find 2 more. One is above, one is right on the side. He misses all the shots, and it's Day to just step up behind the table. Get that final kill and put BDS up on the 7-7. It's a match point for either team right now. Who's going to be taking it?
The smoke cover this time around, they still want to keep an angle of expression, but no. There pops off the smoke, and there's a drone steadily making its way back around Ranchero. He was able to get that kill on the planter before, but look at this adaptation. They haven't swung in. They were trying to wait and bait some utility out, but there it goes. There goes the camera, and there goes the man slightly deeper. The swing comes through. Bride gets one. The coat check fight is going to be a bit of a dictation here of if he can comfortably get through, but look, the cover's all the way through. The diffuser's cold, and Rafal has shown up with a double. Bride still has that vertical control and still has himself set up in a good space, and now Rafal has a triple kill, showing up when he's needed to most, as he so often does. 40 seconds for Souls to see if he can try and pull something back out of this. It is a tooth and nail fight, ending yet again in a very scrappy, very bitter fight between 2 teams, dropped over the side of the shield in the middle of a hot space here in the kitchen. 20 seconds have gone, 20 seconds left, several pings on a Maverick looking for one thing, but he doesn't find it. He finds Bride. BDS finds some relief, and FaZe find themselves losing their 2nd game in a row, but it was so close.